Okay, before I start this video, I just want to clearly state that I am not a doctor. I'm just going to share my personal experience of what dosage I ended up doing with this peptide and why I decided to go this route. Getting into the clinical trials, they started at 2 milligrams a week, actually bumped every week 2 more milligrams. So they were always constantly increasing. When I actually started listening to real life testimonials and people talking about this peptide, most people started at 2 mgs, but they pretty much stayed there if it was like their first time doing this dose. Now, for me, when I was listening to these testimonials, most of these were men talking about their dosages. So I decided to go a little bit different to what I was hearing, kind of gear it more towards a woman's body and what I feel would work best for me. So I decided to actually start at a very low microdose, which was 0.5 milligrams a week, and I actually split that up in 2 doses. I would actually dose myself on Monday and on Thursday. So what I decided to do was just every single week I stayed, at least for the first month, at 0.5 milligrams. And then now that I'm actually in my second month, actually going into my third, I moved up this second month to 1 mg. But I actually don't even think that I'm going to move up my dosage anymore, and I actually might start slowing it down because after my first month, I actually reached my goal, which was to get back to my normal weight. I had some hormonal issues and I had jumped up from 120 to 145, and it was just nearly impossible for me to even budge this number. I'm actually really happy with what I decided to do because I felt it went very well for me. And even though I did think that I was starting at a low microdose, if I was to go back, I would actually cut it in half. Instead of starting at 0.5, I would start at 0.25 because the second week moving into this peptide, it was just very intense. As someone that had never experienced appetite suppression, to experience it for the first time was pretty intense for me, and I felt a little weary my second week continuing it, but I ended up pushing through, and in my third and fourth week I felt so much better. I just feel like my body needed to really get used to it, and if I would have gone back, I think I would have done it a little bit less. And if you're a woman, I would just say that maybe start less than what you think. Overall, I am super happy that I tried out this peptide and I was able to get back to a sense of normalcy with my body and just feeling better overall.